12:38, and today is October the 21st, 2024. And as the Spirit rests with me in my abode, I am here to say that as BRICS Nation plans its scene, you will never have any rest. You will never have peace, Spirit says. Spirit tells me to tell you, Africa, you have been a tormentor for many, many years, and you have been a traitor as well as an executioner. And if you think that you are going to have success with your counterparts, you are strongly mistaken. The ancestors say they have never forgotten anything that you have done to them when you sold them out, traded them off, and they say you set them up, and next thing you knew, they were scattered all over this nation, here, there, and everywhere, because you were so jealous, because you knew nothing, and they knew everything. You never had no gifts that mother gave to them. They weren't given to you. And you have done them so badly, but your time of torment, your time of dis-ease, your time of unrest is up on you as I speak to you, the Spirit says. The ancestors are moving. And they told me to tell you. There was a dream that was given to me, and the dream went like this. It was me and some family members that I was with, and it was a familiar scene that it was, because it was a building that I used to live in, and the building was 560, and we was in the back because we had a place where we used to eat, and we would cook out, so celebrating your little raggedy holidays and things like that. So it was time for us to eat, and the little babies came to get me. He was holding my hand. They brought me into the building. So we was getting ready to eat, and there was a man standing in the building because our building was in the back. We had to go through another portal, another room, but you were in the front, and this represented Africa. And so there was a line, some kind of line that you was listening in on us to betray us in some kind of way. And then we discovered that this line had led to this man that was in this building, but you was in the building, you was just in a different part of it. Because like I said, as soon as you walk into the building, in this room, you were there first, but we was behind. So we was pulling on this cord or this line, and it led to you. Your description was dark. You wasn't dark skin, but you was of dark complexion. And then when we discovered that was attached to us because you were so busy betraying us, you was telling things on us. It was like you was this informant that was betraying us. And so what happened with that was, next thing I knew, I ended up in this room, and it was this enclosure, but there was a glass window in the shape of a rectangle, and I was looking through it. Then I saw two people holding onto you, the same man, and they had you on each side, one on the left, one on the right. And they was holding you. You were bound. They were holding you by your arms, so you couldn't get away from them. So little Chinese man was sitting on this little bench, and he had on all black. He had on black shades. And I'm watching this, and the man reaches inside his shirt, And he pulls out this object, and I didn't know what it was, but it was something sharp. Because when he pulled it out, he took that sharp object and he made let me get it right now. He made a triangular shape across your eyes. And he snatched your eyes out. You never made a sound, you just fell to your knees and you remained there. And then when he finished cutting your eyes out, he took that same sharp object and he proceeded to go on the top of your head and cut down your forehead, and he snatched out your brain. And that's when I saw the blood just ooze out. And I woke up out of the dream and I was like, what the heck? What it represented is that deal that you made with them to sign up with the BRICS nations and Putin and the rest of them, you were blinded when you made that decision, and you made it and you did not think about it. When he paid for your debt from the United States, you see, because your greed and the selling out of your own people, that you continue to murder and kill the innocent babies, women and children, the sick and afflicted. Some way down the line, there are people that's all over this nation, they're all over the place, that are being betrayed by the ones that said they hold the power. Well, let me tell you something. For all of you in that Africa that's cutting up and doing all that shit to these people while you live your life on the backs of others, that ain't gonna work out too well for you, because mother defends the sick, the innocent, the babies, the women, the children. That's who she defends. And war is up on every last one of you. Ancestors are speaking because they are here. And they have seen all of the gory lies and shit, all the deceit, all you so-called presidents and you leaders of these countries. The ancestors are going to tear your asses from limb to limb, because you have done absolutely nothing but destroy the people. Now, there are many people around here that have sowed good seed with my mother, with our mother, that was the sons and daughters' mother. And what you have done is to piss and shit all over everybody. And that same deal that you made is going to haunt your ass. And ain't none of you going to be at peace, because you're going to eat each other up in Africa. If you think that you're going to get away with that shit that you had done, you got another thing coming. But that spirit, that ancestral spirit, is rolling all through me. And I had to tell you this shit, because this is directly straight after you. And that's all I need to say.